to Love English Words, where English becomes part of your everyday life. Each episode is designed to help you understand real conversations, improve your vocabulary, and build confidence step by step. Find a quiet space, relax, and let's enjoy learning together.
The Farm Boy, John's Childhood in Kansas. Hi, my name is John, and I'd like to tell you about my childhood, the place I grew up, the things I loved, and the memories that still live in my heart. I was born and raised in Kansas, in a quiet area surrounded by fields, animals, and dirt roads. My parents were farmers, just like their parents before them. Life on the farm wasn't easy, but it was full of meaning. Our home was a small wooden house on a big piece of land. There were no tall buildings, no traffic, and definitely no shopping malls. Just open fields, the sound of the wind in the trees, and the occasional moo of a cow. In the mornings, I'd wake up to the sound of roosters. The sun would rise slowly over the fields, painting everything in orange and gold. My room had one window, and from it I could see our barn, our vegetable garden, and rows of corn stretching toward the horizon. We had a small town about 20 minutes away by car, but we didn't go there often. Most days, everything we needed was right there on the farm. As a kid, I was always outside. I climbed trees, chased chickens, and played in the dirt. I didn't have video games, and we didn't have cable TV until I was almost a teenager, but I didn't feel like I was missing anything. In the summer, I helped my dad water the crops and feed the cows. We grew corn, wheat, and soybeans. My job was simple: carry buckets, open gates, and stay out of the way when something was too dangerous. In the winter, the farm got quiet. Snow covered the fields, and the animals stayed in the barn. I remember watching snow fall from the window while sitting next to the fireplace. My mom made hot chocolate, and we played card games or listened to stories my dad told about the old days. On weekends, I built things with scrap wood: birdhouses, little carts, and once even a fort. My imagination was my best toy. I went to a small school with only about 100 students, from kindergarten through 8th grade. Everyone knew everyone. My teachers were kind but strict. They taught us more than math and reading. They taught us respect, honesty, and how to work hard. I wasn't the best student, but I tried. My favorite subject was science. I love learning about how plants grow and how animals live. It made sense to me, maybe because I could see it every day on the farm. Some mornings I'd do chores before school. I'd be up at 5:30 a.m. feeding chickens or helping my dad fix a broken fence. Then I'd wash up, grab my backpack, and catch the bus. I was usually tired by the time we got to class, but I never complained. That was just life. I loved the smell of fresh cut hay. I loved walking barefoot on the soft soil in the garden. I loved the way the stars looked at night. So clear, so close, like you could reach out and touch them. I also loved our dog, Max. He was a big golden retriever who followed me everywhere. Max would wait by the school bus every afternoon, tail wagging, ready to play. Another thing I loved was Sunday dinners. Every week, my grandparents came over and we had a big meal: fried chicken, mashed potatoes, cornbread, and fresh pie from whatever fruit was in season. After dinner, we'd sit on the porch and Grandpa would play old country songs on his guitar. Some of my best memories are from those long summer evenings. The sky would turn purple and pink, and we'd run through the fields catching fireflies. My sister and I would lie on the grass making up stories about the shapes in the clouds. I remember one 4th of July when my dad let me light a firework for the first time. I was so nervous, but when it exploded in the sky, I felt proud. Everyone cheered. It was just a small moment, but it felt big to me. I also remember the county fair. Every year we'd go into town and ride the Ferris wheel, eat cotton candy, and watch the pig races. One year I even entered a pie eating contest. I didn't win, but I laughed so hard I had tears in my eyes. Now that I'm older and live in the city, I miss those quiet Kansas mornings. I miss the fresh air, the slow pace, and the feeling that time wasn't rushing anywhere. I miss the sound of my mom humming in the kitchen and my dad's boots on the wooden floor. I miss Max, who passed away when I was 16. I miss the feeling of being small but safe, of having simple worries like, did I feed the chickens? Or did I leave my toy tractor in the rain? I also miss the sense of connection. On the farm, we depended on each other. There was no room for selfishness. If a storm damaged the barn, everyone helped fix it. If someone was sick, a neighbor came over with soup. Growing up on a farm taught me how to work hard. It taught me patience because crops don't grow in a day. It taught me respect for animals, for nature, and for the people around me. I learned how to fix things, how to stay calm when something broke, and how to keep going even when I was tired. Most importantly, I learned that happiness doesn't come from things. It comes from purpose, from people, and from moments that you carry with you long after they pass. Sometimes I drive back to that old farmhouse. My parents still live there. The trees are taller now, and there's a new barn. But the feeling is the same. When I walk through the door, it's like stepping into a memory. My mom still makes the best pie. My dad still rises before the sun. I sit on the porch, coffee in hand, and listen to the birds. For a moment, I feel like that little boy again, the one with dirty shoes, a full heart, and a world to explore. And I realize something. I didn't just grow up on a farm. The farm grew in me.
Thanks for joining us at Love English Words. Keep practicing, stay curious, and remember, every word you learn brings you closer to fluency. See you in the next episode.